Hello everyone and welcome to Thrifty Kaniffy. Well, we've got a brand new release from RoseCraft Blades. This is their fourth knife release this year of a new pattern. They've had others that were rehandles, but this is their fourth new pattern knife. You had the Baronford Jack, you had the Copperhead. What else did we have? We had the Hatchy Jack, the Lanny's clip style knife. And all of those have been wonderful. And I'm almost a little sad to know that this is the fourth of five releases in the new round 7. So there'll be one more coming out, and then we'll have to wait until round 8 comes out to have any new patterns. But we'll be getting a lot of new rehandles issued, so we have those to look forward to, and some wonderful new handle materials. Some of our favorites will be re-released. But this is fantastic, guys. This beautiful cigar pattern here. They're calling it the Birchfield Camp Jack. Let's take a look at the box really quickly here. We've got the RoseCraft Birchfield Jack RCT 034, so pattern 34, and the GJB, which is a Green Jigged Bone. And I gotta say, this is probably my favorite for the year right now. The other three have been fantastic, but just having a equal end knife like this, a cigar shape with the single blade, you just don't see a ton of those, even in the older patterns. So this is a fantastic release for me personally, for my collection. Something that's kind of long been wanting to have something like this, and this definitely fills a void in the collection. You've got the Green Jigged Bone on this one, like I say, with the GJB. You can see how that is very, very well done. Beautiful jigging. Now, these are all hand done with the jigging, so you're not going to have any two knives that are exactly the same. Not to mention the fact that you've got these bone handles, which all are going to die slightly different, but you can see that they have done a fantastic job matching the scales. Now, there's a small amount of transition to the outsides, right where they are tapered to meet up with the lined bolsters there, the integral bolsters, stainless steel. You've got the nickel silver pins holding this all together, and that is very, very smooth across the length of the handle. Again, we've got the rosebud shield there, the rose bomb shield, I should say, the elongated one. And that is very well inlaid, as you can see, and really just smooth across the board. But they do a fantastic job with the jigging. The new jigging patterns that have been released this year on some of the older knives, like the Nolichucky, and some of the new releases as well. They've just been fantastic, and I really am appreciating the fact that they've gone to this jigging stuff. Most of the earlier knives were all smooth bone, but now we've introduced the jigging. I think it's just even a lovelier choice, an option. Now, these are available with the brown jig bone too. I don't have that one to show you, unfortunately, but you will have that option to pick that up. Again, the release time is April 28th, tomorrow at noon Eastern time. New time for the drop, because we're trying to accommodate the West Coast so they don't have to be up, say 5, 6 in the morning to try to get a hold of one of these. So they back the time up a little bit to help those guys out. Let's take a look at the clip point blade that's on this guy. You can hear the snap on this. Fantastic pull. Let's say about a 7. Probably about as firm a pull you're going to get on a RoseCraft. I think Andy likes to kind of try to hit that middle ground for most people. Not too stiff, but not too light. And I think you've kind of achieved that with this particular knife. You've got 3 5/8 inch handle length and a 2.9 inch blade. Of course, the new blade still they're using is 14C28N, and that's what we have here. These blades are stamped, as you can see, RoseCraft on that side, and then etched On the reverse, you've got Andy's maker's mark there. The blade steel is designated as 14C28N, and the model number RCT034 with the GJB standing for Green Jigged Bone. The other will be BJB for Brown Jigged Bone. And lovely little etch and stamp on the blade. Beautiful swedging on this one. The clip point is not super aggressive. As you can see, it's just slightly curved, but not much. And you do have that deep swedge on there. Satin finish on these is fantastic. And that hand-done edge on the blade, you can see it's polished, and it is sharp and pointy. But yeah, very non-aggressive, I would say, clip point blade, but still stylish all the same. But I just do really love the long pull on this. It really sets it off for me. And then in the closed position, you know, it kind of gives you a range to hold on to pull it open. And it's got lovely lockup. A very affirmative midpoint on the half stop, and then close brilliantly. Blade is very well centered. You can look at the centering there. Love the threading on these. Now, Jack Wolf had a recent cigar pattern, you'll remember, and they didn't have any of the threading on the bolsters. I really think that it sets it off when you have the threading. Makes it look quite a bit nicer. So I think I prefer this to the Jack Wolf release. Now, of course, the integral bolsters makes for a very sturdy design, and you can see how those are melded up to the back spring. Very, very smooth in the closed position. Let's check out the half stop position. Again, no stepping there in the half stop position either. And in the full open position, you have all the same. So they've done a great job with the design to keep that back spring very, very smooth. And I do really appreciate the firm lockup. I like my knives to be very usable, and I feel like when they lock up that way, it gives you a lot of confidence to use them. But again, 2.9 inch blade, so this is going to be UK legal knife. You've got, again, two options to choose from tomorrow with the brown and the green. I have like I said, I had a difficult time deciding on which one that I might choose. But I'm happy with the green. So either way, I don't think you can go wrong. But again, tomorrow, noon Eastern time, new drop time for the RoseCraft blade. I think they've hit a home run with this one. I got to say, I'm going to be doing a video sometime soon of my favorite RoseCraft knives, and I think this may just make it into the top 5 with this new design. Really, really like it. It just fills a void in my collection, one that I just really didn't have a knife to accommodate the cigar pattern and a single blade. Most of my cigar pattern knives have been 2-bladed knives, so it's really nice to have this option. And it's just a beautifully done knife. The lines of it are fantastic. Again, I really like the stainless integral bolsters there with the threading. Very traditional in style, and a very Andy type blade with that swedging. Gives his signature style swedging on the blade. So again, love this knife. Really think that it's going to be a popular pattern, so make sure that you are ready at your favorite RoseCraft dealer, ready to go. Have this in cart and ready to go if you're looking to buy one of these, because I think they're going to go fast. I like Red Hill Cutlery, but you go to any one of your authorized RoseCraft dealers to purchase this. I believe they'll be $62.99, if not $61.99, $62, $63. And I think that's a heck of a price for such a fantastic new pattern. But that's going to do it for my review, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit that bell to be made aware of videos when they drop. Make sure you stick around for the slideshow. That'll be coming up next. And we'll see you guys next time.